Hey, this is Brett Johnson with Realty Network Group at Realty Executives. And I was talking with an agent yesterday who was asking me, how do you find motivated sellers in a low inventory market? I wanted to share with you a few of the ideas that we talked about in this quick video. So let's get started. The difference between a good and great real estate investor is the ability to find motivated sellers. A seller is considered motivated if they're willing to sell at maybe 10 to 30% below market value or with specific terms. So that's a fantastic group to target, but how do you go about finding them? Inventory is so low in this market that it can be difficult to find normal sellers, let alone motivated ones. Today, I want to share 5 steps with you that you can take in order to generate these leads. So the first is to go ahead and find your list. There are plenty of ways you can find motivated sellers, but it's probably best to stick with maybe 1 or 2 of those methods so you don't get overwhelmed. A few groups likely to contain motivated sellers are absentee owners, out-of-state landlords, foreclosures, properties with liens, and homeowners in probate. You can also try reaching out to local attorneys and even real estate agents to check to see if they have any motivated sellers. The second step is to create a marketing plan. Your marketing campaign should include 3 key parts. The first is direct mail, the second is a website squeeze page, and the third is going to be some kind of phone lead acquisition system. Of these 3, direct mail is your most important tool. Now don't get bogged down with statistics. Instead, try to tap into the primal emotions such as fear, greed, guilt, etc. You can bring logic into the equation once you get the lead on your phone. The third step is to send your direct mail and wait for a response. This is where you throw out your line, you hope you get a bite, and usually it's going to take repeated direct mail pieces to get that response, so be patient. A typical hit rate for direct mail is usually about 4 to 5%. So if you send out 250 letters, you're going to expect around 12 hits. If you're a larger investor, hiring a third party to create and maybe send these letters could be a good idea. If you're more local, I'd probably recommend doing it yourself to start. So the fourth point is to filter your leads. Once you receive some leads, go ahead and get them on the phone and ask a few questions. Some common questions may include, why do you want to sell? How long have you lived in your home? How much do you expect out of your sale? Make sure you don't come across too salesy. It's your job to listen, ask questions, and obviously build rapport. Now the 5th point comes down to follow-up. While you don't want to bog down your leads with constant pestering, you've got to follow up. It takes time to cultivate a trusting relationship, and not every lead is going to be ready to sell when you call them. So keep consistent. Continue to follow up with your leads and be prepared to help them when the time is right for them. So those are just 5 quick steps that you can do to implement a great motivated seller campaign. If you'd like to talk about further options, maybe discuss what's best in your market, feel free to reach out. I'm always an open book, happy to chat with you. Thanks again for watching. Have a great day.